Hello guys, welcome back in my Let's Platinum Dragon Age Origins, where we are going through the Awakening DLC. So we did the first side mission, we're going for the second one. Someone was taken by the bandits, if I remember correctly, so we're gonna try to save her. Look, it's the area you remember from Leliana's song. This is where we had the last fight.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
You won't see Sovereign until I see the girl.
Orc, show her. Hand over the gold. Now.
Send the girl first, then I give you the money.
Orc, send her over. The money. Now.
No, that girl was the only thing keeping you alive.
Defend yourselves, men.
This is how we do it.
All right.
Mostly the snake.
Look over there. All right.
Okay. A dagger, something for me. 720 damage. Damn. Armor penetration, fire damage. And my offhand is what? Twin blade. Okay.
Thank the Maker, thank you. I thought I was going to die in there.
Okay, quest updated. Return to Virgil Keep. Okay, I'm actually gonna return to Virgil Keep to finish this quest because I wanna equip the other weapon, the other dagger, and I have a really nice rune. I have a really nice rune in the offhand that I'm using, so yeah, we're gonna switch them. And one more thing, if I switch to him, where is it here? Paralyze. No. Where's the rune making? Is it here? Is it here? No. Here. Flame Rune Frost, Grandmaster Frost, Grandmaster Hail. but I don't have a skill yet, but I already know how to do it. Hail, what's that? It's fire rune, I think. Is it? I think so.
I'm just going to assume that something died in your mouth.
Funny story. Dwarf attack.
Is it here? So far, I really like the DLC.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
A distant relative, I presume.
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric How. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
Many good men and women die in the joining.
I know that now. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
There wasn't... The only shame was your father's.
My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Okay, great. Where's the... how do I... You freed Aileen Bansley, who has now her father may write to you again in Virgil's keep. He may write to me. Okay,
May
doesn't
I be
matter.
of service?
Yes.
Certainly.
I want to sell some stuff first. Okay. Why you only have novice runes? Hail, what's that? Physical resistance. Okay. Okay. Talk.
May I be of service?
Yes. So why? Oh, I have a rune that it's now considered a armor rune. Is that what it is? Same here, is it? Where's the dagger? Is that it? Yeah. I don't get it at all. It's like, look at that. It's like my rune is the shadow of the empire. Actually, is put here, and this one had whatever. It was adding to strength, and I don't know. Okay, maybe we'll be able to buy some nice runes in the... Yeah, where's the bow that Nathaniel is wearing? I thought it had some space for runes. Doesn't matter. So what I want is this as my side weapon. I guess that's it. Okay, almost done, guys.
May I be of service?
Hmm. Okay, we are ready to go.
Yes.
Time played 3 hours. Is that for? I guess it's for the awakening. Yeah, we're already playing it for 3 hours. Okay.
So you're a house.
Do you have a point, mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the house. I'm also fond of the wise, the who's.
Okay. City of Amaranthine. There'll be a lot of stuff to do here. A lot. A lot, guys. Alrighty. Discarded journal. Nothing else here. Can go there.
It's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Okay.
Success.
Success. Whoops. Jesus, so many new quests here.
Consider it done. You've got the wrong man.
And I'm off.
They used to display the heads of traitors over that gate.
Looking for some company, honey pie? I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women.
I'll rivet you to the floor if you call me that again.
I like a woman who's all business.
We received word about the entrance to the deep roads.
I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
Tell me what happened.
Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
Go on.
That buck was a sly one, he was. He had big feet and a... Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
What happened then?
Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the darkspawn appeared.
How many?
More than a brood and less than a horde. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Thank you, here are some silvers.
Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
Okay. And we got a level. Oh yeah. Shadow. Where's the shadow? Here. Shadow form. The shadow fits because each hit reduces their interest in the attacker. This mode consumes stamina. The shadow is a master of misdirection. Occupied for the short time while... okay. Shadow has become more experienced in ambush and deception, gaining a large bonus to backstab damage. Shadow 4 as well as a permanent bonus to melee critical chance. Awesome. Pandemonium. Shadow releases an airborne toxin that confuses all enemies within the range, causing them to either flee or attack a random target, whether friend or foe. Alright, what about here? Yeah, those needs a lot of dexterity. Shadow. Okay.
They can't do this to us.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the commander of the Grey.
Who gave this to you?
Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravain.
Wait, wolf? As in the dark wolf?
Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious.
Do you remember anything else about Sir Wolf?
No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Okay. You were handed a note that will meet you by fountain. Okay.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
I am the warden commander of Vilgin's Keep.
But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
Glad to see you're taking precautions.
Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Okay. Stairs to the battlements. Battlements, okay.
Ah, Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us.
What exactly is happening here?
With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy.
I'll deal with the problem.
There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
Okay. Law and order. God damn it, this city is so big. I'll return. Actually, this is the entrance, so let's first check what we have outside.
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too.
You think being a Grey Warden is freedom?
I may not have a choice about fighting the Darkspawn, but this is a step up for me. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
Was the Circle of Magi so bad?
The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end.
Welcome to the rest of the world.
All things considered, I think I'd rather be a dwarf. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools.
Sounds reasonable.
See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
Okay.
You're rending house, little blighter.
Shady dude.
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both.
I failed to see how working with you could benefit me.
There have been problems with trade, as I'm sure you're aware. However, my associates, through certain channels, are able to bring supplies into Amaranthine. There is some profit in this, and as the ruler of these lands, we believe you are entitled to a cut.
Smuggling, I should report you to the guards.
Ah, I was afraid you might say that. It is your duty to uphold law and order in your lands, after all. Good day, Warden Commander.
Alright. Nothing here. Jesus.
Over with.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere?
Probably. Why?
Well, yeah, I don't want to bother you with this, you being my boss and all.
Spit it out, Ogren.
Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
Why did you touch this time?
I didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
I never heard of it causing a rash.
I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Okay. Chantry. When?
Well, if it isn't the Warden Commander. How have you been? I suppose congratulations are in order.
It is good to see you, Win.
And you. I hear the Darkspawn are not retreating as they should. It sounds like the Wardens have their hands full. I'd offer to help, but I'm afraid my presence is required elsewhere.
Where?
The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
Indulge me. These events affect more than just mages.
Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage, but they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
That is troubling.
Well, it could turn out to be nothing, but keep your ear to the ground anyway. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra, but perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college.
What she's doing in the Wending Wood?
Oh, Who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. But I can't waste any more time. Good luck to you, Warden Commander.
Shame, Win. I would really like you to join me.
Repent and have faith, and you shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
Quest completed. Okay.
And the Maker wept for his beloved, and turned once
I've
again
completed
from all
something, I
creation.
don't know what.
It figures, actually.
What does?
There used to be another statue here. It was of Byron Howe, my great-uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did.
I'll get them to replace it.
Don't bother. Nobody here will want to see it. There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Howes have been around since Callan had. Now it's all gone. And for what? For being on the wrong side of the war? For choosing poorly?
Your father was more involved in that.
Maybe you're right. I wish I knew exactly how. I wonder what happened to the old statue. Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of her pigeons. I don't want to look at it.
Okay. Let's check Chantry out. Anders, kill the ogre. Friendly fire damage 0, which is very good. Knife, scarf.
May I help you?
I read your post. I read you are posting on the Chantry board.
I am fortunate indeed that the Commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter. I'm sorry our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to them.
Why aren't you taking care of it?
I've only newly taken my vows. The more senior Templars have returned to Denerim for more men. They suggested I find someone more skilled, like you, who could apprehend the Maleficarum.
Maleficarum, here.
Apostates and Maleficarum are all too common across the nation, alas. I have worked with an artist to create these sketches of the 3 suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work.
Okay. Anders disapproves.
And done.
Nothing else here.
It's not like Karam to be gone this long. I was sure I would find him at the inn.
Quest
You must
updated.
follow the example of Andraste and reflect upon the chant of light. Your friends and neighbors would do well to heed this lesson and
Blank journal. I'm finding a lot of gifts. I have to check what goes for who. Okay. Okay. This city is huge. So many quests. We still need to meet the wolf guy. few other things. We definitely opened some locations on the map as well already. Okay. What's here? The Crown and Lion. Is that a tavern? Might be. Okay.
I hear Hubert's gang got their hands on some moonshine. You think they'll sell some to me?
Hubert hates you.
That's a no, then.
Innkeeper.
Something I can do for you, friend?
Did the Grey Warden named Christoph come through here?
And who are you supposed to be that's asking?
I would be his commander.
A dwarf? Truly? Well, I suppose I... Well, never mind that. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while.
I like the key to Christoph's room.
Of course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
It's fine, bro.
What can I
Bartender.
get for you, friend?
What do you have? Okay, we can sell the funny stuff. Okay, what do you have? Ooh. Wow, a dagger. 2 health, 3 damage. Melee critical chance. Chance to dodge attack. 100% critical backstaff damage. Holy shit. We're definitely gonna buy that. Torn of the Dead Gods. Fingers of the Nibble. Dexterity, rapid aim, range, critical chance. It's not better for myself, but it's even better for an archer. Yeah, but still really good for myself. Fleet feet, heavy boots, Ogren. What do you have? Chance to avoid missile attacks. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that for you as well. Shadow of the Empire, really? What else? Manual Reaver and Blood Mage. Why not? I guess, is it here?
I got a sore on my foot from working the fields. Want to see? It's bleeding and there's pus.
Success.
Okay. And what Rose Thorn? Chance of parley spell resistance. No, I'm actually gonna change it already. Okay, let's do it like that for now.
Moving on.
Okay. Let's check his room. Wait.
It's done.
Naturally. That's it. Now we're ready to check his room.
Over with.
Christoph Mementos. A gift. Christoph Journal. Map of Ferelden. Quest updated.
Success.
Okay. I would imagine we got some location on the map.
We should rise up. Huh?
Single malt. That's definitely for Ogren.
Watch us with their eyes.
Equipment is pretty cool. I hope everything goes to the other DLCs. Okay. Let's go further.
Why did you even want to be a Grey Warden? You thought it would make... That's a strange place to store a pitchfork.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you.
The Dark Wolf, I presume.
In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help.
How can I trust you?
This meeting itself is a great show of trust on my part. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators, but to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns.
Wow. So you're doing this out of sense of civic duty?
Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able?
Then 50 sovereign it is.
It will be done. Give me some time.
Okay. And this goes where? World map, okay. Actually, guys, I'm gonna take a break. It's a nice episode, so we're gonna continue in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. We will see each other in the next one.